friends, it's Aunt Lori. Today I have a special book. It's called Sylvester the Mouse with the Musical Ear. It's written by Adelaide Holl and it's illustrated by N.M. Bodecker. The illustrator is the person who draws the pictures. And this book goes out to all my friends who play guitar and who play music. And that's a lot of my friends. A lot of my friends are really talented artists or writers or musicians. All of you artists making crafts and painting wine glasses. Here is Sylvester. He's so cute and he is a country mouse when we start the story. Sylvester the Mouse with the Musical Ear. Sylvester was a country mouse. He lived in a grassy meadow and there were lovely sounds all around him. On the north, there was a little road where birds fluttered in the dust and made little chirping sounds. On the south, there was a lovely wood where the meadow larks sang and sang. On the east, there was a cornfield where soft winds made music all day and crickets chirped all night. And on the west, there was a silver brook that went trickling by with a musical sound. Pictures are so pretty. Sylvester was a mouse with a musical ear. He loved the meadow sounds by day. He loved the meadow sounds by night. He would sit in his doorway listening to the birds and the crickets. He would sit listening to the winds and to the brook. He would sit quiet, humming softly to himself. He's so cute. But one day, men came from the city. They dug up the little road on the north and they made a big motorway. Now birds no longer fluttered in the dust and made little chirping sounds. Cars went by, zoom. Trucks went by, whoosh. Soon, down the big motorway, the city began to come closer. One day, men came and cut down the lovely wood to the south. They put up rows of homes. Now the meadow larks no longer sang in the woods. And the city came closer and closer. Men came once more. They cut down the cornfield on the east and put up rows and rows of shops. The crickets went away to chirp in another cornfield. The city came closer and closer. See, there's little Sylvester. Men came again. They dug up the silver brook on the west. Now it no longer went trickling by with a musical sound. And Sylvester no longer sat in his doorway, humming softly to himself. He just sat listening to zoom of the cars and whoosh of the trucks. One day, men came with a bulldozer. They dug up the grassy meadow. They dug up Sylvester's house. They even dug up Sylvester. I am no longer a country mouse. I am a city mouse, he said. There were many places in the city, but no place was just right for a mouse with a musical ear. Some places were too noisy and some places were too quiet. Sylvester went on and on. Here's our next page. All at once he heard lovely sounds. There was a place filled with musical sounds. There was a place just right for a mouse with a musical ear. Sylvester saw a fine house. There was a little door for going in and out. Across the doorway was a wire fence. In went Sylvester and he sat, humming softly to himself. Sylvester liked his house. He especially liked the gay music, piano music, violin music, and drums with a musical beat. Sylvester liked his doorway. He especially liked going in and coming out. When he went across the wire fence, he made lovely sounds. Blink, blink. Sylvester was very quiet by day, but at night when the shop was dark, he played on the wire fence across his doorway. He played quiet music. Blink, blink. He played noisy music. Plunk, plunk. He played music. He played the music he heard all day. People went by the shop at night. Who is playing? They asked. Who plays the music in your shop at night? They asked the shopkeeper. One night, the shopkeeper listened in the dark. He was very quiet. Sylvester came softly to his door. He began to play. Plunk, plunk, plunk. The shopkeeper heard the music. It came from the guitar on the shelf. But in the dark, he did not see Sylvester. It is a magic guitar, he cried. A magic guitar that plays by itself. He doesn't see cute little Sylvester there. Soon people heard about the magic guitar. They stood outside the shop at night and listened. They went inside the shop by day and looked, but nobody would buy the guitar, not even a magic guitar that played by itself. Far away in the west, Tex heard about the magic guitar. Tex loved music. Tex loved to sing, but Tex did not have a guitar. A guitar is just what I need, said Tex, especially a magic guitar that plays itself. Away to the city went Tex. He traveled a long, long way. He traveled along, singing as he went. Finally, he came to the city. Where can I find the magic guitar? He asked. Tex found the magic guitar. He bought the magic guitar. Tex set off for the west with his magic guitar. Inside the guitar was Sylvester, sound asleep. Tex stopped at night to rest in a grassy meadow. It was very dark and very quiet. All at once, Tex heard music. Blink, blink, plunk, plunk, plonk, plonk. Tex sat up and there was Sylvester. It is not a magic guitar, cried Tex. It is a magic mouse. Sylvester stopped playing. At once, he and Tex liked one another. They became great friends. Sylvester went home with Tex. He played guitar while Tex sang. They made lovely music together. People came from far away to listen. They traveled here and they traveled there. Sylvester traveled inside his fine home. And sometimes at night he would sit quiet in his doorway humming softly to himself. Sometimes he was a city mouse and sometimes he was a country mouse. But he was always a musical mouse. A mouse with a musical ear. Look how cute he is in there inside his guitar. He's so cute with his little scarf on. And there's Tex watching him. So this is a really cool book. Sylvester the Mouse with the Musical Ear. Copyright 1961. All right, I love you guys. This is Aunt Lori. I'm coming at you from my house today. Something different. I love you all. And read, 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 and play your guitar, and make music, or make your art, or whatever you do to make your soul happy. Go and do that thing, okay? I love you all.